Okay, in this problem, the claim is that cell phones cause cancer. That is, that people who use cell phones have a significantly higher chance of developing cancer of the brain or nervous system compared to non-cell phone users. So it is known that a very small percentage, or 0.034%, now if we divide that percent by 100, this is going to be the decimal approximation we're going to work with, of non-cell phone users develop such cancer. So to rewrite the claims, cell phones causing cancer, that would imply that more than 0.034% of cell phone users develop brain cancer. So how do we write the null and alternative hypothesis? Well, the null hypothesis is going to be equal to 0.00034, and the alternative would be that p is greater than 0.00034. Because the claim, and which one's the claim? The claim is H1 here. Since the claim is H1, then in our conclusion we will either support or fail to support. So if our sample has a low probability of occurring, then we will reject H0. To test this claim, we study a simple random sample of cell phone users, and we find that 108 of them do develop cancer of the brain or nervous system. Does this research support our claim? Now, 108 out of 300,000 is blank percentage. Let's find that out. 108 divided by 300,000 is... that is, well, 3.6 e negative 4. What does that mean? 3.6 e negative 4. That would be 0.00036. Now, if I want to write that as a percentage, I times that by 100, so that would be 0.036%. So we know that 0.036% of those develop cancer. We really need to answer this question. Is the sample result likely to recur if the real percentage of cell phone users is really 0.034%? We need to choose a significance level, and in this case, we're going to use 0.01. So our sample proportion here, we're going to use the decimal equivalent of what we got, 0.00036. Our sample size is 300,000. I want to make a comment that a sample size of 300,000 is a pretty strong sample size. And finally, we're going to use a significance level of 0.01. We're going to put this into the Excel spreadsheet for proportions. So we are testing either it's equal to 0.00034. Again, that is our assumed value. The alternative is that it is greater than 0.00034. Now, our sample proportion was 0.00036. Our sample size was 300,000. And our significance level was 0.01. And we can see that we get a critical value, or a z-value, of 0.59. And we have a p-value of 0.2762. I encourage you to go take a look at that flow chart we were working with. Since the p-value, our p-value of 0.2762, and we compare that to our significance level of 0.01, and we can see that our p-value is greater. Since our p-value is greater, then it's not unlikely that if we assume H0 is true that we get that result. So we fail or cannot reject the null hypothesis. But our original claim was H1. So our final conclusion is, and I'm going to try typing this time, our final conclusion is going to be there is insufficient evidence to support the claim that cell phones cause cancer.